114 could be significant. The number 114 could be significant. Alright, I'm going to set the intention that my energy only be allowed to be shared with those who intend to reciprocate, those who do not use, abuse, manipulate, or distort. Ashay, ashay, ashay. So sick of this little bang. Alright. Blood of my blood, root of my root, bone of my bone. Please show me what my human eyes cannot see. Dear God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and ascended masters, I ask that you give me clear and concise messages that affect any and all negative energies, entity, attachments, spell work. Bells could be significant. Attachments, spell work, hexes, curses being sent to myself or the collective be banished and blinded, and the intentions be returned back to the sender immediately and indefinitely. Ashay, ashay, ashay. Okay, I have the poll up for anybody who wants any questions, memories, or ancestor rings. Ashay, ashay, ashay. Somebody came for you or your purpose or your calling in life in some kind of way, and that shit backfired. Like, if somebody was or is in denial, okay, about that shit. And it's so crazy. I was just uploading some content, and then I scrolled past the video and this man was talking about landlords trying to lord the land, literally. Like I only get to say who walks on this land, not realizing like this is like God given, this is God made. Like, even though you purchased the land, technically the person who owns it is still the Most High. Like, even through you, the Most High still owns this property, this land that you purchased. Okay, somebody could be a landlord. Yeah, that was so specific. Look at that, property director. That's so specific. I don't know. Somebody could have been intentionally trying to make something hard for you, because they're not letting me leave from this video. That's what's being channeled to me. That's what I can see. And he was just further explaining like how there's a fee for everything: application fee, this fee, that fee, service fee, deposit, this, that, and the third. Like, I don't know. Confirmation with the sirens. Maybe somebody was trying to give you a hard time. So this could be for somebody who's like applying for apartments or something like this, or like a housing, or you could already be in it. But take it how it next. Oh, it's very fucking specific. Maybe this person is still in denial about this. Like, yeah, it's yours, you paid for it, but if you pay for it and then you're not using the land for yourself, but you're renting it out to other people, these are still people of the Most High. Like, you technically can't say, oh, God's children can't be here. Like, something will happen. Like, something will happen. More confirmations with the sirens. Especially if it's like something prejudiced, biased, discriminatory in some kind of way. Excuse me. Like, something will happen. And maybe it might not be too... So maybe it didn't happen before, maybe it didn't happen to someone else, but it's like when that type of thing happens, it's like God will send right person, right time. Like somebody who can indeed, how do I put this, stand up for themselves, advocate for themselves, rather that be like file a lawsuit in some kind of way. Excuse me, like there will be like a right person, right time for situations like that. Okay, so be mindful, even if, especially if you haven't gotten into the complex or something like that quite yet. Even if like you're not the person that's going to be, you know what I mean, the example that is used for that shit is not okay. It'll be somebody somebody who definitely has the means to, like I said, take them all the way up there with that shit. Excuse me. There'll definitely be a person. If it's not you, like I said, there will be someone that they're gonna be used to make an example out of this person. It doesn't matter if you're a landlord or not a landlord. You can't be discriminatory to people in terms of renting a place out to live. Like, this is still the Most High's land. Don't give a fuck if you bought it or not. The only reason you were blessed enough to even be able to buy this land is because of God. So you cannot, that's like, now that you got this land, it's not just yours. It's you and God land. So you gonna have to listen to the person that you co-created this entire fucking foundation off of. Or else you will lose it all. Nobody ain't never read about Solomon? Excuse me. I think that's something that a lot of people get confused when they get like really big financial opportunities or just like are in a space where they are like abundantly blessed. That you're only here because of the co-creation that you had with the Most High. The praise dancers are significant. The prayers, the hard work, the persevering, the all of that shit that you did with the Most High 122 on the time, that's the only reason that you are even able to be blessed with this thing. So do not, I don't know who I'm talking to, but do not forget that that's how you got to where you are, and that's how easily it can be taken from you. Excuse me. Somebody's definitely a landlord. And that shit sad. That shit sad. Because now it moves from I'm being of service, I'm allowing this space that I have purchased, this space that I have cultivated for my own use. I'm allowing this to be used by other people. And now it's like it's gone from people who need it to people who I want to have it. And that's two completely different things. Because a lot of people didn't want you to be blessed with what God got for you. Understand that. A lot of people didn't want you to have all of this shit that they got, that you got, and you're able to help other people with. A lot of people didn't want that. So remember that. It's not about what you want. It's about what God needs to happen. It ain't about what you want. It's about the need of the children of the Most High. The need of people, period. We got a mass development of evolution of consciousness. That's why I feel like it's very important to mind our business when it comes to shit like that. The whole mindset with the landlords is very important when it comes to minding our business with shit like that. Because at the end of the day, that's something they got to take up with the Most High. That's not losing a little blessing. That's losing a very big blessing. That could have been something somebody worked their whole life for, but because they were too stubborn, they were too this, they were too that, the Most High took it away from them. But God give, He can't take. No matter how hard you work for that shit. It do not matter how hard you work for that shit. Excuse me. I don't know. You tell me. You might be a broke baby mama with no husband who does voodoo. Cause baby, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know nothing about that life. I wouldn't know nothing about that life. She's a side chick baby mom. Oh no, babe. I'm very much single and celibate. I'm no one's side chick, and I'm no one's baby mom. I'm a full-time parent. Actually, the only person who does anything around here is me. Top to bottom, bills, education, all of that. I make sure it's done. Health, all of it. Businesses, me. Let's clock that. Why you coming in here thinking being disrespectful is cute or cool? Okay. I don't know why TikTok is dropping my shit off around children, but I don't know how I filter that when I go live. This is not a child's place. It's not a place for children. And that's who these people are in the comments. Children. Children. Is there anything else? I'll be ready to wrap it up. Somebody's name is Jonathan. Children. Y'all get this shit twisted. Y'all see somebody by themselves and y'all think that they're lacking in some type of way. That's what let me know y'all don't actually live. Like, a lot of people don't actually live their life based off of how they want to live their life or what they want out of life, but instead to please other people. I'm not here to please you. I'm not here to be aesthetically pleasing. I'm not here to do none of that shit. If you don't like the way my life is looking, baby, I could give a flying fuck. You ain't got to live it. I do. And guess what? My life is very peaceful in comparison to a lot of other people's lives, regardless if I don't have the nicest cars, the nicest clothes, the nicest this, the nicest that. I can come home every day and I can make sure that my life is actually peaceful. I can go outside every day and I can actually live a peaceful and calm life. I'm not upset. I'm not crying. I'm not depressed. None of that. I'm actually doing the work in real life. That's what goes over people's head. Come on. I promise you. If I sat you down and gave you a list of shit, fuck that. If I gave you the list of shit that I had to do yesterday, not every day, yesterday, you'd have been done passed out, bitch. 4 hours in, passed out. Because whether those are children or not children, these children are perpetuating only what they see. They're perpetuating the behavior that is being displayed to them. They don't come in the comment section and do shit like that unless there's grown ass motherfuckers they see talking like that. So let's not forget. It's not just that these children are children, it's that these grown ass motherfuckers are still children in the mind. They're still children in the mind. Somebody could have been saying you was pregnant. Ain't fucked in months. Ain't fucked in months. I like you way more than you know. That's nice. I'm just not here for none of the bullshit. There could be some sort of fated encounter. Somebody's testifying. Or somebody might be doubting that you're going to testify. Doubting that shit. Yeah. 222 out here. I just feel bad for a lot of society. I feel bad for society, period. Because there's so many layers of how bad they have fucked people up. And until you really sit down and do the necessary work on yourself, you never really are going to be able to see how bad they have fucked y'all up for real. They have fucked a lot of people up because they don't even realize how bad it is. They do not even realize how bad that shit is. How deeply ingrained it is. I need more from you. I did not agree to this. This came out in a reverse. Like I said, somebody's doubting that you're going to be testifying. I miss you. Somebody misses you. And regardless that this is something that you've agreed to or haven't agreed to yet, this is something that you're going to have to... It's an opportunity that's going to be presented to you. 1:33 on the time. You can testify. It says your souls are connecting in the astral plane. All right. So you got souls connecting in the astral plane. So maybe somebody had a dream about you testifying. This goes so deep. This could be somebody in like a law official. All right. Somebody maybe had a dream about you testifying. It wasn't a dream. It wasn't a dream. That was y'all's communication. The people come to you. There is nothing more we can do for each other came out in the reverse. I'm telling you, I don't know what convinced this person that you wouldn't be willing to testify, but you are. Excuse me. Something has convinced this person otherwise. Like maybe, it was just a dream or some shit like this here. It was just a dream. And you know what's crazy? Y'all probably didn't realize it, but you just watched me be triggered. You just watched me be triggered. Because one thing that I do not like is people speaking on my relationships. I do not like people speaking on my family dynamics, and I do not like people speaking on my home situation, especially people who are not assisting in any type of way. Like, bitch, if you're not in the mood to help a bitch out, get the fuck out my face. Because I'm my mom. I'm making it happen, regardless if you like how I look or not, bitch. The fuck on now. If I hurt your feelings while you sitting in a glass house. All I got to do is throw a pebble, bitch. Not even a rock, a pebble. A motherfucking pebble, ho. This shit is solid round this bitch. Stop playing with me. Mine is your re-triggering your right. Right. But no, I just feel like that needs to be addressed. Like I think that somebody looks at me as somebody who don't get triggered or upset. No, you just watch me handle a trigger in real time. In real time. Cause me with a bitch, what you wanna do about it? Why the fuck is you worried about what the fuck I got going on? What do you wanna do about it? Fuck out my face. That's called people getting in a lane that's not theirs. That's called people minding business that don't fucking pay them. The fuck does my bills, my life, my relationship have to do with you and your bills and your life and your goals? Nothing. 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 Somebody already calling you theirs. I already called you mine. This is somebody your souls are connected with. P.S. Left lane is mine. Thank you for the roses and the gifts and the comments and the heartbeats. You got back to level very quickly. Yeah. But I'm still gonna give you that. I'm still gonna give you what you came here looking for. And I'm working on it, but still, like, I don't really. It's like one of the last things I'm working on. Keep it in, because some of y'all need y'all fucking feelings hurt. Like, mind your business. Mind your fucking business. Out here assuming and projecting what people's lives are. Actually, it's the opposite. Little do you know. Unpredictable. Yeah. I gotta keep people on their toes. Got to keep a man on his toes and got to keep people, period, on their toes. That's one thing I'm gonna do, keep you on your motherfucking toes. Sharp. Pull this up. Okay. These goddamn cars, it's got like little paper particles everywhere. And I'm like, just quick. Like iron sharpens iron. I'm never gonna like have you walking on eggshells, but I'm definitely gonna keep you on your toes. Like I feel like most people feel like the things that I say out of my mouth, they don't expect me to say them. I be looking at the shock on their face like, you didn't expect me to say that, huh? Yeah. That's okay. But it still needs to be said. Somebody's about to flood you with all of the love they have been holding in for you. All right? Somebody's about to flood you with all of the love they've been holding in for you. That's you, crown. Thank you for the crown. Samurai sword. Y'all, I love swords. That's very... But I do. Like, I want a whole, like, collection of swords. Samurai sword. What sign are you? Just curious. I'm a Pisces. Sun sign Pisces. Ascending is Pisces. Sagittarius and Scorpio. I'm sorry. I gotta eat better foods that give me better memory. Like more greens or something. More greens or something. Leo 100 for sure. Nickelodeon. Why did I hear that song yesterday? But it's coming back again. Nickelodeon. I pick you. Excuse me. Like, no. That's actually not what's going on in my life. Thank you, though. Because, sometimes you be wanting to know how you're perceived by people. But it's like, oh, okay. That's how y'all feel. Damn. Y'all got to be miserable to think life got to be like that. But I can't. And not miserable in the sense of like, oh, you're a bad person, but like, no. You really gotta not like your life to perceive people like that. Like you think they have to be miserable? They have to not be, you know what I mean, at peace, not loving on themselves, not just growing and evolving, manifesting, raising a child, paying bills, building a business, making music, so on and so forth. It's just crazy. It's just crazy to me. It's crazy. Smooth. Somebody thought they were being smooth. Or maybe somebody sees you as smooth. This is this is somebody who's been stealing your content and pretending that they're not doing that. Yeah? Pretending that you don't exist. I don't know what you're talking about. Right. That's why your content correlates with mine. Right? That's why I upload something or I go live and then shortly after, here you go. Right. That's why I done started putting the dates on my videos. Like, we're not gonna do this. If anybody really wants to know the truth, just go to the dates on my videos. I don't have to do all of that extra shit. I'm not arguing with no motherfucking body. The dates and the times are stamped on my video. Excuse me. You're a star. Thank you. Literally. And if it really gotta be that, like 2 people sitting down at a table on an interview with a podcast, I have the numbers. You can go to the numbers. You can go to the numbers, the days, the time, all of that shit. I don't have to. I'm not about to argue with facts. I'm not about to argue with facts. You're deflecting and not confirming. I'm 100. Who? Just because I nailed it. What are you talking about? 100. You're 100 what? You're doing what you do. Using your amazing gift for the right reason. You're amazing. Thank you. No. We get triggered. I don't know who's walking around acting like we don't get triggered. We get triggered. It's just about how you handle those triggers. How you handle any emotion, y'all. How you handle any emotion is the most important thing. It's not about, you can be jealous, you can be envious, you can be all of the things. But if you, instead of trying to take that out or project that shit on another person and go, instead of that, go and have this conversation with the Most High and really see what this shit is about. Because this shit, most likely, all of those emotions are embedded deeply, whether they're negative to you or not. All that is embedded deeply in 144 on the time and what you truly desire to be. You just saw a reflection of something that you know that you can become in some type of way. But instead of giving that thing that credit, you instead try to project and make that thing a bad thing and then still simultaneously take from that thing. That's what that shit is about. So y'all would never really see it that way if you never go to source about your problems. That's how you know y'all not going to source about your problems. Because I don't care if you know how many people will willingly admit to you, I'm jealous? Like, yeah, people get jealous. Yeah. It's okay to be jealous. But what it's not okay to do is try to break 2 people apart because you're jealous. It's not okay to attack a woman because you're jealous. It's not okay to put down a man because you're jealous. It's not okay to try to destroy somebody's life because you're jealous. See what I'm saying? It's about the reaction to the emotion. The emotion is not the bad thing. The emotion is not the bad thing. And what I want y'all to know is there are people out here pretending like they don't feel emotions that they indeed fucking feel. There are people walking around right now pretending that they do not experience jealousy, insecurities, all of these things, and they indeed experience these things. They just don't want you to know that. I know jealousy and envy are different, but At the end of the day, you can be consumed with the sex demon and come back from it, babe. I don't give a damn what it is. You can come back from it. But it's all about how you go about it. You want to go about it in the way of denying yourself and denying that other person the understanding of what's really happening, or you can go about it in a way where you actually know what's happening to you, so you have a understanding way of expressing that to someone else, so that they don't have to take that shit personally. Even though, as a person of the Most High, you're not supposed to take shit personally anyway. So I doubt that they're taking it personally. But it's about you. This shit is about you and how you want to react to those emotions. It's not about the other person, because they're going to be fine at the end of the day. There's a lot of people out here that are afraid of their emotions, because they're afraid of their emotions. They're afraid of being embarrassed. They're afraid of all of these things that they claim that they don't experience. They do. They do experience them. You just don't know it. The same way you didn't realize that I was triggered until after I told you I was triggered. Yeah, that's what's happening. You should probably write a book. Click the link in my bio if you want to get my ebook. It is called a healer's guide to clarity, inspiration, and success. So, yeah. I may love you, but I will have what's best for me, even if that means leaving you permanently. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Family reunion came out in the reverse. They feel these emotions. They indeed feel these emotions. They feel insecurity. They feel jealousy. They feel these things. They just don't handle them well. They just don't handle them well. Like, personally, I'm never gonna, a nurse out here, personally, I'm never gonna, like, in a relationship, act like I've never been jealous, or I'm never gonna be jealous when it comes to my partner. I don't like you being too close to my partner. That's where the territorial shit shows up. And ingrained in that territory is my jealousy, bitch. I don't want you near my person like that. I want there to be a reasonable amount of space. But instead of admitting that, I'm jealous that somebody else would be able to have the same access to you as me. Instead of me admitting that, instead of somebody else admitting that shit, they react poorly to that emotion. I realize that there's always a healthy way to go about how you feel, regardless if the feeling itself makes you uncomfortable that you're feeling it. That's some food for thought. All right, let me stop babbling. Somebody's getting a pay raise. Somebody picks you for the pay raise. Since you're probably the only person that can tell me what to do and I listen, all right, somebody actually values your opinion. They value your input. It says you're doing an amazing job. Okay, somebody's been trying to attack your mind. Attacks on the mind. The goal was to literally drive you insane. And they want to keep this hush-hush. Okay? What did I say? Jealous of your impact. This was all stemming from jealousy. I like them girls with the... Wait. Dang. I want to... Down in the country. Hey, fucking yo. Where's my I just stabbed myself. Ah! Just stabbed myself. Somebody could be like the weird girlfriend. You know, super cute but weird. Super cute but weird as shit. It's funny. I saw this girl barking at her boyfriend. That shit was so fucking funny to me. He was like, what the fuck? That's funny. Somebody needs to reprogram their nervous system so that when these emotions are presenting themselves to you, you're not looking at it like it's a threat. Because I feel like that's where the connotation with triggering comes in to be negative for people. So think about triggering as being activated. Take out the negativity that you're putting on your emotions. Reprogram your nervous system. I just got in here. Damn, clock me. Hey, girl. Hey, golly, gal. I ain't seen you in a minute. How you been? Thank you for the heartbeat. Y'all, I don't know why this is significant. Somebody could sleep with their eyes open. My child's father used to do that shit. He used to freak me out. Nigga, why do you sleep with your eyes open? What the fuck is that about? Hell no. Male theft came out in the reverse. They just slept like, you can see his eyeballs. Thank you for the gifts to me. Samia. You got a dream car out here? Somebody's hiding some sort of mail theft. They didn't want someone to get their dream car from this pay raise. Reporting live. This could be on the news. Something could be on the news. Or will we? I think that has another thing to do with being on the internet so much. It's easy to just be out here projecting on people when you just always on the fucking internet. Get off the fucking internet, man. That's what it is. Of course you're going to constantly be thinking about other people's lives when you're on the fucking internet, especially when you're not uploading. Produce more than you consume really will save your life. Producing more than you consume will really help that. Because if you just on that bitch and you ain't produced nothing today, that says a lot. You the consumer. And I don't think we were all meant to be here as consumers. Will we consume things at times? Yes. But you're not a consumer by nature. You're a creator. Create. They don't like you because they can't be you. I'm going to repeat that for the deaf ears in the back. They don't like you because they can't be you. No one on the internet concerned at all about others other than wanting good for everyone. Excuse me. There are people on there who are concerned for the well-being of y'all, me included, but we're just not willing to put ourselves in harm's way to help y'all. Like, no. That means we're not aligned. That means I'm forcing it. If I'm getting hurt trying to help you, I'm forcing it. That's what it is. But when you're receptive, when you're ready, when you're doing the work, you will run into people like me. You will run into the right kinds of people. Sunday is significant. I hear you. Yeah. And that's what you're like. The same way you can fragment your soul, you can fragment your energy. And you won't have enough of it to produce, to create, to be inspired by. Like, you really need that energy that you're just giving away and watching these videos. You need that energy. You don't even know it. Your energy is scattered everywhere else. It's supporting and holding up everybody else's shit on the internet instead of holding up and supporting your own shit. Relearning to trust yourself and your choices. All right, you're relearning to trust yourself and your choices. There is nothing I can do about it, right? Releasing control. There's nothing that I can do about it. Allowing things to be what it is, not harming yourself to help anyone else. One of God's strongest soldiers. I'm telling you, somebody's gonna be testifying. Somebody's no longer being influenced by friends and family. All right, mind, body, soul, and spirit in alignment. There's a set court date out here. Somebody's been denying association with you out of fear for their own life. Fear of man is not of God. All right. This is somebody who wanted, like, to ask you on a date, wanted a date. Date nights are significant. Excuse me. Minding the business that pays them. Yeah, somebody was out here minding business that didn't fucking pay them. Yeah, set court date. This is involving this mail theft. Whatever this mail theft was about, there's a set court date for it. Get down. Get down. It is what it is. You're welcome. I just shared my trigger with you. You know, some things we like to deal with privately. But when there's like a, like that's, when the Most High puts you in a position to be vulnerable about certain things, it's for a reason. Like now. Like, mind your fucking business. Like, even if I did have a family and all of this extra shit, like, I do have a family, but like a husband and all the big things y'all talking about, right? Even if I did have all of that shit, I still would not be okay with y'all speaking on it. Mind your fucking business, please. Please. Unless I know you personally in some kind of way. I think that the most important thing to be taught is if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say nothing at all. Like, I really learned that. I don't have nothing nice to say about you and your family. I'm not going to say it at all. I'm not going to go in your comment section. I'm not finna none of that. Will I have my own personal opinions? And will I keep those personal opinions I have to myself? Hell yeah. But I'm not about to go express myself about your life to you. No, I'm going to mind my business. It says I'm going to give more. You mean when you have? Yes, when I have, not if. When. Thank you for correcting me. Not faking the funk at all. I don't play that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like when people do it to other people's family. I don't. If I don't understand your marriage, if I don't understand your life, I'm going to keep that to my motherfucking self. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it to myself. Unless you ask me. Unless we're in the same room and you like kind of wondering why I'm avoiding you for real, I will tell you. I cannot be around people who like that lady who got like 5 kids. Was it 5 kids? I don't know, but it's this lady who be making videos about how she got kids and then she got this husband and he don't never like, before he was never really appreciative of her meals. I think the internet kind of got on his ass a bit and made him, you know what I mean, tighten up a little bit. But it's like certain dynamics in marriages. If I see like I do not appreciate how this person treats you and I don't even fucking know you, like I'm not gonna come over there and kick it and act like I'm gonna be cool with how you're treating my friend or no shit like that. That's not me. I will literally tell I don't understand your marriage. I don't understand your relationship. Why does he treat you that way? Why do you treat him that way? What is this? Now I'm a goddamn marriage counselor. No. no, I will avoid your relationship at all costs. I will. It's like clearly something going on there that the people around y'all are not telling y'all, or y'all are just not addressing, and that'll further push the people around you to not say something. It's like, oh, you don't want to address it, then we're not going to address it. But it's like, no. Even if you don't want to address it, I'm gonna address it. So, nah, I don't like how he treats you. Excuse me. I do not like how he treats you. I don't like how she treats you. Four Walls by Vito. It says, go for it. The odds are forever in your favor. Somebody was wondering if something hurt your feelings, and the answer is yes. Yeah, it hurt my feelings. Yes, it hurt. Yes, it hurt my feelings, but only because I put you on a pedestal and you never actually earned that, right? Somebody was put on the pedestal, or they put you on a pedestal, or you put someone else on a pedestal and they didn't earn that, right? So yeah, that kind of hurt your feelings. Yeah, somebody slept on you and woke up too late. Silly me. That's the truth. News and gossip about a corrupt prison guard. All right. So there's some sort of news and gossip going around about some sort of corrupt prison guard. Okay. Happy your beliefs and opinions matter to you more than others. Y'all, it's my fault. I'll be around this bitch screaming. It's my fault. I blame myself. I'll be like, whoa! Yeah, it's my fault. It's my fault. So now every time he gets excited watching a show, he's like, wow! You're making me stop playing with air. I'm trying. I'm trying. 2017 can be significant. Vulnerable talk on relationships and personal boundaries. Share your thoughts. Giving me anxiety. I don't know. Maybe I do it. I do shit that I guess, I don't know. Like when I was younger, I used to wear like jackets in the summertime, or like I would be making my family hot. That's what they say. You're making me hot. Take that shit off. I'm like, I'm not hot though. Excuse me. North Face puffy. No, I would wear like thick jackets, like Aeropostale, Hollister, like thick jackets that you can't really get air through. But I felt like I don't feel like when I got pregnant with my son, they told me that my iron was low, and he has So just think it's about my low iron and less about me trying to make motherfuckers hot. That's why I say I need to eat more foods that help my memory and stuff like that. Greens, iron. Is there anything else? Also, there's a lot of gossip or talk going around about some sort of date night. Nervous system reprogramming. Staying faithful. It's just me, baby. Now, I want to be mindful and cautious about how I said that, because there's some people out here that will put their entire relationship on the internet for the world to see and then get upset for people to judge. I'm not talking about people who out here minding their business and living their life privately, like AKA Rihanna and ASAP, living their life privately. Yeah, they have public moments, but living their life privately. That's what I mean. I'm not talking about people who are literally streaming their fucking life. Excuse me. That's a whole different thing. That's asking for that. Excuse me. That's a completely different thing. Attempted murder out here. My needs are not being met with you. Somebody tried. Okay, whoever this corrupt prison guard is, they tried to unalive somebody. And that's because whatever needs they had from this prisoner was not being met by them. It's not that you're a know-it-all off appearance. It's not that you're a know-it-all off appearance. People underestimate your intelligence, and then they think that they will be the ones to teach you before you ever teach them anything. So yeah, this was about people judging you based off of your appearance, age, youth, whatever you want to call it, and not actually getting to know you enough to see if you actually are, intelligent. You actually are not dumb as a box of rocks. This person is also in denial. Their siblings don't like you. All right, my siblings don't like you. Rose petals out here. Whoever this person is, they could really speak very. Why am I hearing lovely? Somebody could say you're a very lovely person or some shit like this. Like they speak highly of you in some kind of way. And they do not they don't like that. Also, outside of that, somebody attempting to murder someone, they gonna try again. Okay? That was a promise, not a threat. They promised they was gonna kill this person. They promised to get this person gone. It had something to do with this mail theft shit. That was a motherfucking promise. Damn, somebody's much crazier than they present themselves to be. Literal torture. They're torturing this person. Literal torture. And this could be because they're speaking, like I said, highly of you. Just because they're not down talking the shit out of you, or if this person is supposed to testify in some type of way, and that them testifying ends up helping you in some kind of way, in this case, these people don't even like that this person is looking at you in a positive light. They're not supposed to be testifying against you in a positive light. Remember? So now this person is their life is on the line because you technically, but technically not, because this person should have never been involved in this shit. So yeah, their life is on the line in the way it is because of you. But at the end of the day, if they would have never involved themselves in this shit, would have never been on the line to begin with. So yeah, somebody's having to see through a situation they put themselves in terms of you. Is there anything else? Now it's people around them that want to kill this person. But this person had to know the kind of people they was dealing with. Because how the fuck they feel about you? This person ain't gonna tell me they don't know how these people feel about you. I don't know if this person think or thought they were safe because they're in jail, but there's a prison guard. There's a corrupt prison guard out here that they don't give a fuck. They don't give a damn that you in jail. Yeah, they done made a promise to get you gone. They done made a promise to get your motherfucking ass gone. Telling you, 10-10 out here. This cycle just closed out because maybe somebody was thinking like, nah, can't be, not gonna be shit. That's exactly what's going on. Exactly what's going on. Stop doubting yourself. Nigga, they trying to get you going because you finna testify. Stop doubting yourself. The truth shall set you free. So if you thinking there's any other way out of this shit other than testifying, the truth shall set you free. Honestly, if you in this type of predicament, the Most High is the only reason you're alive is because you're supposed to tell the truth. And if you don't, hey, the truth shall set you free. Okay? Because if you don't, there you go. You don't have that protection over your life the way that you have right now. Even by being notified of this shit, you will not have that same protection if you decide not to tell the truth. 15 years of prison time for being a lookout. Understand that. This is like this is like saving grace, bitch. You ever seen the Hunger Games where that girl was fucked up there in that tree and they sent her that little metal canister? This your metal canister. The truth. Your metal canister is the truth. Telling you. That's the only thing that's gonna get you through this shit alive. Is there anything else? 3 things that can't be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. I resonate. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for the heart meet. Psalms 108 is significant. Psalms 108. I was just reading that this morning, but I didn't post it with my daily nuggets of wisdom. Deep cleaning. All right, somebody's doing some deep cleaning. Jody or like baby boy could be significant. Tyrese. It says, if I can do this for you, I will. All right. It says, if I can do this for you, I will. All right. So somebody understands that they have to tell the truth. I mean, they don't have to, but like in their mind, they have to. If I can do this for you, I will do this. I will tell the truth. Is there anything else? You know, we was gonna get into this case like this. It's now or never. Yeah, this person know, like, it's now or never to tell the truth. And if I can do it, I'm gonna do it. Whoever this person is that's locked up, they maybe appreciate you a lot more than you know. Like, they maybe appreciate you a lot more than you know. Like, I don't know if you could have made this person's life a living hell hard or some shit like this. But like I said, it's only the fact that they hold you to this pedestal, or they appreciate you or value you in some type of way. That's the reason they're going to tell the truth. Not because it's going to get them anything. I don't even think they think they're going to get anything out of this shit. Other than maybe in return some appreciation from you for telling the fucking truth. I mean, literally. That's what this shit is about. This shit ain't, I don't know if somebody's trying to salvage what little bit of relationship that y'all have or what. But for some of you, this could be a father. For others of you, this could be a baby father. But at the end of the day, whatever this shit is about, this is not about this person. This is about them salvaging what's left of the relationship. Do you hear what I'm saying? Excuse me. That's what telling the truth is about. They don't even really give a damn about their life. They know they've already fucked up about this. They're already in jail about this. Like, they know they fucked up. This is some type of gift to you. The truth. Somebody's upset that you know who you are as well as who you're becoming, and they don't. Alright? This person is upset that you know who you are as well as who you're becoming, and they don't. Okay? Thank you. So this person could be experiencing headaches. This cycle done closed out. So whatever 444, whatever this shit was, it's like eating this person up now. Because the cycle is closed out. It's eating this person. And this person also wants the truth to set them free. Like, they want you, of all people, to know I'm not that fucked up of a person. Like, yeah, I was involved in whatever this shit was, but maybe this shit is really, really bad, y'all. This shit is really, really bad, and they want the truth to come out. Because people may be trying to make this person feel a lot like, not even feel like, they may be trying to paint this person as a much more evil person than they actually are. Okay? Even though they were involved in this shit. Maybe there's a more evil, more vindictive person that was involved in this shit. And that's why this person is like, I'm not only finna set this person free with the truth, but also they're setting them damn self free with the truth. I'm in love with you. This is somebody that's in love with you. Still. So it might be an ex or something. For some of you. But it's now or never. Like, it's now or never. If I can do it, I will. The truth shall set you free. 1010 444. What did I just say? Now or never? Look what just came out. Now. Now. Somebody say, even if it's now or never, I'm doing it now. Fuck never. I'm doing it now. A sorry man out here. It don't mean that they a good person, but shit, at least they gonna do the right thing. All right, moving on. Moving on along. Just because they're in love with you does not mean that this can be salvaged like that. No, because they might get a little bit of appreciation, like I said, at the very least, for telling the fucking truth. But my advice to you is not to get back with this man who's in jail. I don't know. That would be doing yourself a disservice. Because where this person is right now lets me know that they waited to the last fucking minute to tell the truth. Like, like, you tell the truth right now or you go down for this shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's not no like, oh, I just decided one day I'm going to wake up and I'm going to tell the truth. No, I'm basically being pressured to tell the truth. Like, if I don't tell the truth now, then I'm going to pay for something that I didn't do. That's what this shit is about. And they could lie, but because they appreciate you, they're not going to. That's it. That's it. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. I don't even know the lyrics. I just heard boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna leave it on here. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Matthew 23:12. Those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. This is what this person is doing. They're humbling themselves so they will be exalted in terms of the Most High. It's just a lot less about you than anything else. But yeah, they appreciate you. Like, thank you, ma'am, for showing me this. Sorry. This mean ass ache in my shoulder, and I don't have shoulder pain. So somebody could be having shoulder pains or some shit. Like, all of this shit here was like, wow, oh my god. Are you okay? The fuck? Are you okay? Did somebody dislocate their shoulder or some shit? Excuse me. Somebody dislocated their shoulder. Somebody could have been fighting. Someone could have dislocated their shoulder in jail fighting. Okay. Let me clean this up. Hey, 222, I don't know who's making this shit a fairy tale. Cut that shit out. This man is having to pay for the consequences of his actions. Cut that shit out. Ain't nothing sweet about what's happening. This person don't feel like, oh, you might not be perfect, but you're worth it. No. I don't give a damn if they told you that shit or not. No, that's not what's going on here. This person still got a lot of learning to do. And it's starting right here, right now, with them telling the truth. They're learning about the fucking truth. Not about how much they love you. And they, no. Cut all of that shit out. Take the rose-colored glasses off. This shit is serious. This is about this person's life. Not about y'all's relationship. It's about their fucking life. And if you love somebody for real, you should want to focus on that and not y'all's fucking relationship. Because that shit can be rebuilt. That shit can be done. If y'all are meant to be in each other's life, it will be done. But you need to focus on this person's life, their livelihood, them surviving in fucking life. Because right now, this person is either on the brink of death or telling the truth. And that shit says a lot about being in a relationship with somebody like that. It says a lot about you. This person will be testifying. That's what you need to be worried about. If they actually get on the fucking stand and tell the truth. Not about y'all relationship. Excuse me. I'll put this up later. Somebody's fucked up ass shoulder, man. Hey, Tail, thank you for the heartbeat. How are you? Alright, ancestors. Spirit guide. What does this feel like it needs to see? I'm pulling out this deck because 9 times out of 10, it's legal, and it's about family. Okay? That's what this whole motherfucking collective message was about. A case involving male theft. You okay? Why okay? You're right. I'm great, honestly. Yeah. I've been trying to find more ways to be grateful too. Because honestly, we be beyond fucking blessed in so many ways. Like me even just being able to live the life that I live, it's a miracle, literally. But, excuse me. Sometimes because of the things that we know we deserve or desire to have for ourselves in our life, it can really be like it can really give you moments where you're essentially being ungrateful, because it's like, girl, do you know where you are? You know what you're doing? You know how fucking many people want to do this shit? Like, please get it together. Excuse me, get it together. I have to remind myself that often. Yeah. Thank you for the heart me. Hey, Stacy. Hey, fam. Something's not over. Something's about to be communicated. Yeah, something's about to be communicated. This is something you don't see coming. Somebody's about to come in and have a conversation with you or speak something. Why am I here? Speak something into existence. Hello, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Yeah, somebody's about to come communicate something to you. It's not over. But whatever this is, somebody's not going to get another. Like, there's not going to be a new beginning after this communication. This is just something like you're going to have to be able to be okay with. That makes sense. This is where your strength is going to be needing to be displayed. Like, this may be something that's disappointing. All right, King of Pentacles, Strength card. This really may be something that's disappointing for you. Queen of Cups out here. Father Sims. Oh yeah, you could be seeing 222. A lot. For baskets, there's this disappointment about somebody not getting another chance. No more new beginnings. This was like a thought through thing though. Like, this isn't impulsive. Like, somebody's decided enough is enough. That's the energy. That's the vibe. Enough is enough, honey. Yeah. Somebody's also like going to be communicating, if not already communicating, how something was unfair, unjust, unright. Like I said, somebody could be testifying. You could end up testifying real soon, babe. Real soon. Telling you, this is involving your purpose, your life, like you really being a revolutionary leader. Like, this is something you may have to speak, like, on a podium, on a stand, in the court. Like, you're gonna have to speak up for yourself and who you are, what you stand for, where the strength came from. Because ain't nobody gonna listen to all of this shit and be like, oh yeah, I just did it off the muscle. I just did it off the muscle, face ass. No, bitch. Some of this shit you can only get through if there is God. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I need a miracle. Do you know what I'm saying? Y'all fucking get the fuck out of my face with that shit, man. Y'all is not doing this shit off the muscle. The hell on. You're not doing this shit off the muscle, guys. No, I was just built like this soldier from the womb. Bitch, do you know babies cry because they stomach hurting and they hungry? I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that bullshit. This is some shit that is built in you, okay? So ain't no shit that just fall out the sky and into your lap. No, this is shit that is built over time. Okay. Y'all, it's nothing. Why is my shoulder on fucking fire? You know what I'm saying? Somebody has a fucking shoulder injury. Like a shoulder injury. Do you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Daughter of Knives in the reverse. Ace of Coins in the reverse. Somebody listening to tortured spirits. Okay, I don't care if they're living or they dead. Somebody listening to tortured spirits is what got them in this predicament to begin with. This is what got them into this debt to begin with when it comes to you and your purpose and your calling over your life. I'm telling you. This person is in poverty. I don't care if it look like they're not. They're in poverty. With the 5 of Coins, like financially in poverty. Physically in poverty. Mindset, poverty. That's how you can even be tricked into listening to tortured spirits like this. When you're already having a impoverished mind. Excuse me. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4 on the time. My little shirt just wanna do what it wanna do. I don't know, don't ask me. Okay, I'm gonna stop fiddling with the hair. But yeah, the only way you can get yourself in this predicament when you don't have the right mindset, when you have not reprogrammed your mindset, then easily tortured spirits can talk you right into that shit. This is what I mean by y'all gotta be doing the work. Because when you're doing the work, you're being tested. And even when you're not doing the work, you're being tested. Little do you know, you're always being tested by the Most High. Can I trust you with these things? Can I trust you with these things? I don't care if it's discernment, intuition, money, home, family. Can I trust you with these things? And they couldn't trust this person. This person is going to jail if they're not already in jail. And this shit is all over your purpose and your calling in your life. Imagine that. Imagine having to sit down for 15 fucking years in a cell and realize that everything you did was all because of not this person, but yourself. All because of the lack mindsets that you had, the impoverished mindsets that you had. All because. I can't even fathom that shit. This person probably can't even fathom that shit. They gonna be sitting in it though. They gonna understand it when they sitting in that motherfucking cell. I'm telling you, if they not already. They about to come to a real understanding. A real motherfucking understanding. Some motherfucker was participating in some illegal ass shit. Somebody's. I just want to say sorry to y'all for even having to experience this. Like, I really feel like the divine is so sorry that you even have to experience this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not personal to you at all. It's actually sad. Like, I almost feel tears. And I'm not sad. Like, somebody could be crying. This shit's sad. And this shit was all because this person or these people didn't want to accept you for who you are. This shit ain't got nothing. There's nothing personal going on here. That's what makes this shit so sad. Like, that's what makes this shit so sad, because there is nothing personal going on here. It's just simply that y'all have different callings or beliefs in your lives. And this shit got this bad to the point where this person is being set down in jail. I don't care if it's physical or spiritual jail. Why do y'all have to be taken to fucking hell for y'all to understand that some shit is not okay or to stop doing something? Why is that? And then when I say to y'all, as a society, y'all are fucked up. Y'all look at me like I'm crazy because you don't understand how bad it is. It should not take God all of this. This is a lot, bro. It takes a lot to fucking get here. This ain't no shit you just fall into. You don't just fall into jail because you keep fucking up and you keep doing shit. You keep being disobedient. That's what gets you here. Why did it take all of that shit when it came to one person for you to get it the fuck together? Why? And that shit ain't even about that person. That person is still fine. They're gonna be fine. They're fine. Yeah, you hurt their feelings. Whoop-de-doo, bitch. You hurt their feelings. Woo! That's some shit they can heal from. Sitting in a jail cell is some shit that's gonna take you decades to heal from. Understand that. This is like constantly putting someone in a fucking mental prison and then wondering why you end up in a physical prison. Because you constantly put someone else in a mental fucking prison. And you thought it was a goddamn game. And now what you sow, you reap. What you sow is what you reap. And that's what's happening here. This person they have an intuition and they decided to go against it. This is your intuition and this is you deciding to go against it. So that's what this shit was. I'm choosing to be unfair. I'm choosing to be unjust. I'm choosing to be one-sided. I'm choosing to be a fucked up individual to this Queen of Cups. This loving, nurturing, caring, kind individual. I'm constantly waking up every day and choosing this choice. This ain't no shit that somebody they were actively making this choice on a day-to-day. Like every single day I wake up. Imagine 300. So depending on how long you have known these people or this person, imagine somebody waking up for a year and a half straight. 10 months, 12 months straight every single day, making the same decision over and over and over and over and over and over when it came to you. And now they sitting here looking crazy like, why me? Because you continue to make the same decision over and over every day to the same person. That's why. That's why. You just couldn't let it go. That's why. Queen of Swords. Somebody could have already told you to stop doing this shit, and you kept doing this shit. This is justice. This is justice. There's no way around it. Like, even if this is somebody from your past, an ex, a love, I don't care who this is, love. They're paying for the consequences of their actions, and this is not some shit that happened overnight. So all of this, these why me, and why does it have to be this bad? Why is the debt this bad? Because that's how bad the debt was on the receiving end. That's how bad the debt was on the receiving end. And this is what I mean by this person is about to understand. Once they get sat down, you're going to see how bad somebody had to pay for the consequences of your actions. Loving and caring for you while you were doing this shit. The consequences of your actions. You're about to see it. You're about to understand that shit. Because people think that emotions are something that just fall out the sky or out your ass, when that shit takes work in itself. It takes work in itself to love somebody. It takes work in itself to show up for somebody. It takes work to be emotionally available to people. That takes work. And they did not value that shit. I don't care if it's physically available. You showed up financially, collaborate, whatever the fuck. You showed up, and people did not appreciate that shit. They actually gave you their ass to kiss on behalf of that shit. Understand that. They did not value you. And they're paying for that now. This is a narcissist. King of Swords in the reverse. This could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Take it how it resonates. This is somebody you were mutually pouring, but you was pouring more than this person. With the King of Swords out here, this person was definitely receiving more out of this connection, friendship, relationship than you ever were, babe. And it's because they didn't even value it. So they didn't see it as they were getting more. They saw it as, I'm entitled to what I'm getting any fucking ways. Not realizing you're not even giving that in return. How the fuck do you feel entitled to some shit you're not even giving, bitch? Okay. Play that shit with your mammy. That's how you know y'all, it be motherfuckers out here with soft ass mamas. Cause y'all mamas ain't tell y'all that shit is emotional. That is labor. That is labor. To be sitting there constantly being there and available for somebody physically, emotionally, or financially, and they're not returning that. That's labor. That's why you have a debt to pay. Yeah. Because somebody was putting in work in connections or relationships, and you were not returning that. You were not being reciprocal. You were intentionally being unjust. I don't give a fuck. Do you know this is screaming, I don't give a fuck. I've been given the download, and I'm still gonna go against whatever this intuition, this discernment is. And not only that, with the justice card being in the reverse, I'm going to be unfair. I'm going to be unjust. Yeah, you knew this though. They knew this. So while they trying to sit up here and act like, oh, no, yes. No, yes. You knew exactly what you were doing for 10 months, 9 months, 12, a year. You knew what you were doing. For 2 years, you knew. For some of you, this is a co-parent. For others of you, like I said, ex-lovers, friends. It could be a multitude of people. Take it how it resonates. 8 of coins out here. I'm telling you, this is the result of them constantly listening to tortured spirits and not doing the necessary work to expel the fear in their life, to expel their lack of faith. Because that's what all of this shit is about. This shit only occurred in their life because they had no fucking faith, and they were moving from a space of fear. And that cost them a big ass fucking debt. Son of Baskets came out in the reverse. This person did not give a fuck. Do you hear what I'm saying? Emotionally, they did not give a fuck about how they were treating you. Understand that. They did not give a single flying fuck that they were treating you the way that they were treating you. 7 of Baskets. This person could have been intentionally trying to cause some type of confusion. Black Hermit came out in the reverse. This is the Magician card. So this whatever this confusion was they wanted you to be in, this failed. Okay? This manifestation to confuse you failed yet again. And this is shit I be talking about. People be sitting up here playing games with y'all ass. And I'm not talking about these old bingo, goldfish ass games. No, these motherfuckers out here playing tonk with your life. They out here playing motherfucking spades with your life. Understand that. This shit is not a game. They were treating you like a fucking spades game, yo. Excuse me. Treating you like a goddamn spades game. This ain't no goddamn goldfish. This motherfucker was smart. These motherfuckers were smart about intentionally being unjust to you. And then now they trying to sit up here and play victim. You're not a victim. You're not a victim. As a matter of fact, you're a villain, bitch. And you owe. Nigga, you owe a lot. You're not a victim. You're not a fucking victim to nobody. Especially not the collective. The free man out here, you done freed yourself from this shit. Yeah. You done freed yourself from this shit. King of Cups over here. This motherfucker owes. And they know. Somebody on the same frequency as you. King and Queen of Cups out here. The free man. Y'all have aligned callings and purposes for your lives. You have the same outlook and or belief on lives. This person sees this situation exactly as you see this situation, even if this is like a mirrored experience. Yeah, there's no coming back from investing in this injustice. Because for some of you, this shit went far. Far and wide, this shit went far. This person was playing this game for a long time. This ain't no game they was playing. No, they were playing this game for a long time. They were in this game for the long haul. Ace of Swords. That's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but it, babe. They was in this game for the long haul. 2:44 on the time. All right, this is y'all's message. I'm Intuitive Light Seer J, and this was a safe space for you guys to heal, gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. Even if you are not able to like, share, comment on these lives, I appreciate you guys for being here and taking these messages in. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you for being here and taking these messages in. I always ask that you take these things back to prayer before incorporating them into your life. And I hope you guys have an amazing, wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for the heart puffs. Thank you for everybody who sent gifts. Anybody who gets any personals. Anybody who does questions, mini reads, taps the screen. Thank you. It's all greatly appreciated. It gets this live out to the collective. Also, if you guys want to see any of these lives that you missed, you came in a little bit later, you want to get like a playback, I download and upload these lives. I just uploaded 2 of them. If you want to go, I'm going to download some more and upload them today. So just be patient. Be patient with your girl. But the YouTube is at Intuitive Light Seers. If you want to go over there, I also go live over there occasionally. And if you want to see those lives, they're underneath the live. Just click live on that channel and you'll see all of the lives. Okay? I'm going to call all of my energy back to me from every timeline, dimension, and reality. I send that to be cleansed and purified before it's returned back to me immediately and indefinitely. I'm going to return all of your energy back to you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And ask my angels, this spirit guides, listen to masters, assist me in closing this portal. Bye.